Do you want to share how your two-part formula has been going?
So yeah, you're asking the question to everyone or specifically to someone?
Well, actually, to you, Francois. I mean, if anyone else is doing it, I'd love to hear, but I want to hear the good news about you.
Yeah, I I really seized that opportunity of the last session we had together last Monday to really start doing it fully the way we experienced Monday, and and yeah, to do it a couple of times a day, and it's really wonderful. It's really powerful. And as I just wrote to Trevor a few minutes ago, there is this kind of clarity, clear cut emphasis brought back the, the, the format of the 2PF as it is. That is very, very powerful. So what I did is immerse myself in the practice, and it's fascinating how it shifted from being a very painful, claustrophobic, and acutely distressing experience in the second part of the formula to something that changed in itself, um, very, I would say, very drastically in one shot, from one experience in the evening to the other experience in the morning, where the acute suffocating experience of the second part left basically to something something I would say neutral, even peaceful. Peaceful by contrast. Surprised to see that the I, me, and everything that really it really meant nothing, and I really had to, in a way, even to as I continue, in the experience, I need to see, okay, so what about this I, me, in the role that, let's say, that is the more important to me, I thought, my daughters, being a father, my work experience, and shocking recent experiences, to see if the I, me was able to bring back, the tension I was feeling before. And interestingly enough, there was a kind of yeah, I could something was experienced, and as I was being with it, exploring it, feel it, even those experiences vanished into more peace. So I felt really that, okay, something is going on that is very interesting, and basically it stayed with me. And then this kind of clear cut, I would say, it's really the cutting aspect of it. The clarity for me is one of the main aspects in the initial part of the experience. It really then follow me during the day, during the evening, during the night. I don't sleep continuously at night, typically. So even during the night, so I noticed that. And then what kicked in was, as I continued with the 2PF, what kicked in was actually a deep love, a deep compassion for that I, that me, that. So it wasn't suffocating anymore, but it was filled with understanding, closeness, real, kind of a real welcome of the experience of even the experience of I and me, as I could formulate it before, but experience directly, from this. What then followed was this to be extended to everyone, friends, at work, my family, our dog, etc. And it surprised me how welcoming, attentive, benevolent this presence is. This kind of what is the extension of the first part of the formula of the 2PF? The Holy Spirit part, the absence of self made by the transactional, let's say, persona that we have, how benevolent, how loving it is, to the point that I even question, did I ever love before? Yeah. So, in a nutshell, this is what is going on with the practice right now. It's wonderful. Oops.
I'm so happy that it's working for you. Isn't it amazing that this is what you described is available to everybody? And it's just this a little turn of perception is the only difference.
Yes, absolutely. Yes. And I don't know very well, because we didn't have the kind of exchange last week regarding everybody here. I mean, Tina, Alicia, Sarah, if I'm right, etc. Our connection with A Course in Miracles, we've not exchanged much about are we reading it, what is our interest about it, and all of that. But to what you're saying, Trevor, the fact that this can be known because the course is what it's saying from the beginning to the end in the description. But then to actually experience it this way, I mean, it's nothing less than phenomenal. And I reflected on that. How come? How come with so many and so much of clear explanation, instruction, sharing, and all of that, this practice that you shared with us last week, how come this can be so powerful? My take at it, my very humble take at it, is that, like it is said in a way in the course, the two don't meet. The two perspectives don't meet. At least from the self we made. But when the two are met totally from the inherent perspective, the one that is true, then the two meet. So yeah, for me, Trevor, this is what is most likely, at least one attempt to explain how powerful. Although I don't think there's an explanation for necessarily how powerful it can mean. Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of people try. Some people write books, just from the first experience.